Hi guys, and welcome to part 6 of the BMW 635 CSI turbo build. Today's dyno day. It's nice and early. I've got to head to Steve's to get there for 8 o'clock so that we can take the car to the dyno at his work, put it on the rollers and see what she does. We're not looking for crazy power figures. If I wanted crazy power figures, I'd have got a massive turbo and slung it on there. I spec this turbo so that it would come on boost nice and early and be nice and drivable for the track. So yeah, we'll pop her on the dyno. It's nice because it will be a place that he knows and dyno he's familiar with, so we won't be rushed or anything, and he can take his time getting a really good map on it. So yeah, I can't wait. He's also got a set of scales to weigh the car, depending on how long the mapping takes, and we might be able to get it on the scales. So that'll be smart, and it'll give us a really good, a true power to weight ratio figure. But before I cut to the dyno, there's some footage of the initial drive in the car after we started and got it running properly and everything. Going up and down the road, so it's not that interesting, but it was a big moment for us. So I'll pop that on before we go to the dyno. So let's hope the bits of the engine that are supposed to be inside the engine stay inside the engine and don't hit the dyno cell wall. Turbo.
D. D. Okay, how's that?
so we've done a couple of runs just to gauge the which spring is in the wastegate, because we don't actually know. So we figured out that, yeah, basically it's too much. We need to change the spring, so that's what we're going to do now. A little bit of an issue, not one we expected, but as the engine's got under load, it's pulled the power steering pipe here, look, straight off and dumped all of the fluid out of the reservoir, which is very helpful. So this is 25% throttle, up to about $4,000-ish. So yeah, you can see it really wants to go. Yeah.
$1.75 bar.
Yeah.
That went in. And I'm not entirely sure what it spat out. Still running.
Is it?
Yeah. Or let's pop the coolant hose off.
Right. Yeah. Oh!
Turbo. Definitely a turbo. Why did you torture us so? Well, dude, I'm sorry I've broken your turbo.
How weird.
How's it go? Send it, you reckon? Yes, we did. Definitely sent it. Sent it somewhere. What a fucker.
These things are sent to try us. So to summarise, the wastegate is far too large. We thought it might be, but I did get it as part of a package deal really with everything. It's a quality wastegate, a Turbo Smart 50, ProGate 50. We thought we'd give it a go, but yeah, as you can see, if you look at the bottom, the boost surge is massive.
That could be impeller. That's what that is. That's a bit of turbo impeller, that. When we take that turbo power and that'll be fucked, alright?
I might just buy a new one, I don't know.
Let's stick it on eBay. Only one dyno session, average condition.
We have blood on the dance floor. don't know if you saw, but not everything went to plan. At the very least, I've got to rebuild the turbo, and I've got to buy a new wastegate. So we're going to take the turbo apart, and hopefully it's not totally beyond repair, and I can get something sorted with that. If not, I'll have to buy a new turbo. Strangely enough, the two things that have failed massively on this build, well, the ECU didn't fail massively, but it was a problem. That was a second-hand part, as was the turbo. They're the only two things I really sort of cut cost on, which in hindsight wasn't a great idea, but yeah, it had to be done at the time, so there we go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and hopefully see you next time. Cheers.